Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to our Rags2Riches series here at No Man's Land. Here we are for episode number 4, where we're gonna go and cut down a couple more trees because we need a little bit more money to be able to buy our cedar and some seed, of course, to plant this field. I think I'm gonna go with sunflowers actually. The header's a little bit cheaper, and that's one thing, and it's much higher value than the actual canola or anything else along those lines. So I think that's going to be a good thing for us to go with. I think we need about $4,000 or so. Let's cut down a couple of trees. I don't want to go with the too big, or the trees that are really big at the moment. Just these little ones will do for now. Well, we can, yeah, perfect. We can miss the shed. Don't want to go damage anything. We can't afford to fix it anyway. Oh, let's try and trim this one. There's plenty more mowing for us to do as well if we need to do a little bit of mowing. Let's grab this. Oop, got to turn on super strength again. Bring this over to here. Let's cut it up into some more manageable chunks. Probably should have done that before we moved it, but anyway, let's throw this guy in. We won't get much money for that. Yep, 28 bucks. Lovely. Alright, so throw that one in as well. Where's this other tree? Here it is. Try and throw this one in. So we can throw it in whole, but I'm not sure on. I know you guys probably aren't a huge fan of using like super strength and that sort of stuff, so yeah, let's trim that while it's actually getting sucked in by the machine. And that's going to be enough money for us to buy what we need. This thing needs to be moved over a little bit. There we go. Perfect. So let's head on up to the shop. I'll keep you guys with me this time. Have a look at our silage bunker as we sort of run past and see how much it's fermented. Is it nearly ready to go? 80%, so not far off. Now, one thing that's going to be a bit of an issue is I don't know if we can throw silage into our loading wagon. We should be able to. Otherwise, we're going to have to use our little ergy and front loading attachment on there in a bucket and load it into the trailer really slowly, which only takes 3,000 litres anyway, so it's going to be quite a lengthy job if we do that. So I said one thing we can do is we've got a little bit more area to mow. If we look at the map just above our house there's plenty of grass and that up there that we could actually mow to make some more silage as well. So we'll see how this silage goes once we actually sell it. One thing we could probably do is have a look at the price of silage at the moment. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna. We'll have to wait and go through and see if it gets a better price in winter. Because if it does, then potentially we should try and stockpile it, fill it up a bit more, and actually come back and sell it in winter time just to make that little bit of extra money. We don't really have anywhere to store it though. You know that it's already been covered, so it's going to be another bit of an issue as well. But so much land around here that we can use. Absolutely beautiful area. It's just amazing that no one else is here. No one else has taken advantage of this huge open space that we have. Okay, so someone did tell me that if you use F or O, you can get rid of the HUD, but it doesn't actually work. Which doesn't matter, but I remember there's a button that I used to use, but now I can't remember what it was. To get rid of the HUD. I said it doesn't really matter, to be honest, because I can just do it here through the easy development controls like that. Get rid of the HUD. Pretty easy. Super strength wood cutting marker. Yep, definitely want that as well, so we know we're actually cutting the wood. So we're going to pick up our cedar. We're going to pick up a bag of seed, which we're going to have to leave up here, unfortunately, because I don't think we can get a front loading attachment on this. Pretty sure we can't. So that's a bit of a bummer. We could bring the Fergie up and load it up and take it back home. Depending on how much we actually use, we might have to actually go and get it. Get the Fergie, bring him up here, get the front loader stuff purchased and put on, and then bring it back home. Right, so let's park ourselves up here, right at the entrance. Right, so let's go in with our seeders. So we're going to grab the Hasia FS, buy this guy, and then we need to get a bag of seed. 1,000 litres for $900. Perfect. Plenty of money left over. Well, plenty of money, enough to, you know, have some dinner and that sort of stuff and not be broke. So I guess that's the main thing. Now, can we actually plant? Oh, well that's a bummer. Alright, what are we going to plant now? I know soybeans is worth a good deal of money, but we can't actually plant sunflowers, unfortunately. Oats? Oats is pretty good. Let's have a look in here, see if we can... It's not really going to tell us until we actually go through, but if we can get some oats done, because soybeans is not ready to go yet. 10 degrees, so I might be ready by tomorrow to plant soybeans, but I think we'll just go with some oats, because we can actually make money out of the straw. I know the straw's not going to be worth a great deal of money, but it's still going to be money in our pocket anyway. So select seed, hire worker, unload, open cover, blower sower, so nothing fancy as far as buttons go, but it does look really old school, and that's sort of the vibe that I was going for with this series at the moment. Starting off with just, you know, raggedy equipment, and hopefully at some stage we're going to be able to buy some brand new stuff and start to expand our fields a lot more, get some bigger equipment, brand new and bigger equipment, able to bring in some more money and that sort of stuff. But at the moment, don't have a great deal. I did talk to the shop as well between episodes, and they said they potentially have a logging machine, like an excavator style logging machine, a really old Russian style one that they said that we could possibly purchase from them. I didn't actually get a price just yet, but he said it's quite expensive. You know, up to about 90,000 or 95,000, I think he said, but he wasn't quite sure because they've still got to get it into the shop, get it looked at, get it valued, get things repaired and that sort of stuff, and then work out a price to be able to sell it. So we might need to purchase that at some stage, but at the moment we just don't have that sort of money. I know we can cut down a lot of trees by hand and get that money reasonably quick, but I think at this stage we're just going to have to go with what we've got and just do the best we can. Still just really admiring the scenery. It's absolutely beautiful. It really is. Right, so we should be able to get started straight away, seeding some of this oat straight into the ground. We've got 3/4 of a tank of fuel just under, so we shouldn't have to rush back to get fuel anytime soon. I know the Fergie we've already filled up once. I think it cost me $27 to fill it up. So it's not like it's overly expensive, but it's got a very small tank on it, which obviously doesn't help. Right, so let's get started seeding this field. We're gonna have to, you know, save up and get our lime spreader and fertilizer spreader sorted as well. That's one other big thing we really need to get sorted out. Otherwise we're not going to get a massive yield from the field at all. So while we're doing this, let's set up this. So fallow, and then we're going to go with oats. So 1.14. We'll have a look next year. See what we should plant here to sort of keep keep the yield up as high as possible. We don't want to sort of take out too much of the yield by planting the wrong stuff all the time. So right, so what I was going to do is throw in a bit of a time lapse, which we probably still will eventually, but not right now, but we will throw one in. Probably hang with you guys for another 5 more minutes or so, and then throw in a time lapse. And once we've finished seeding the field, that'll pretty much be the end of the episode, because there's not much else we can do at this stage except cut down some more trees and that sort of stuff. But you guys have seen enough of that, so I might go through in between episodes and cut down some more trees ready to go. I won't actually sell them, I'll just cut them down and bring them over here and get them ready to sell. That way you guys can actually see me selling the wood and know that I'm not actually cheating money in or anything along those lines. So that's one thing. I think we need to get about, I don't know, $10 to $15,000 so we can actually buy our lime and fertilizer spreader. And also be able to buy some lime, like a lime bag and fertilizer bag as well, just to make sure we can get it all done. We might even need more than one fertilizer bag. Then again, as I said, remember they said that I could actually get us that container, so that's maybe something we can do next episode. Get the container brought in, and that way we won't have to worry about traveling to and from the shop anymore. They'll bring it down as we sort of use it, and we'll just tell them how much we've used and send them through the money and go from there. It'll be so much easier for us. Won't have to travel quite as far. I just know that they don't have fuel available in the container. Obviously you don't want diesel fuel and fertilizer and all that sort of stuff in the same container, just in case for that potential explosion and that sort of stuff. So it shouldn't take us too long to get this done. The seed is, I think, about a 3 meter wide seeder, if I remember correctly. Still like the looks of where we actually are at the moment. I mean, our house is not great, definitely need to upgrade that, but it's not urgent at the moment. It's just me here by myself at this stage. We haven't managed to find a lucky woman yet, so until that happens, I think I'm more than happy to stay living where I am. Don't have to worry about building a new house or anything, but I think eventually we're lucky enough. If Mr. Farmer finds a wife, then I don't think she's going to want to come and live here with us, that's for sure. So radio guys, what I'll do now is we'll finish this run and then we'll throw in a time lapse and end the episode from there. So if you guys like the style of these episodes with 10-15 minutes at the start and then finish off with a time lapse, let me know by hitting the like button. Leave a comment in the comment section as well. If you've got any ideas for the future or any goals that we should hit, or we should go chickens, cows, pigs, whatever, leave it in the comment section. If you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. It's Britto, thanks for watching. See you again soon.